It's in the game.
And we'll get a look at Coach Matt. Should be a special one.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from downtown Indy. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
Tag! Viking 18!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And it's that rookie third-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Down, Philadelphia.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching his ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
39-yard line.
Ready? Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Lions. Come on, go.
From the gun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Here
line.
we go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
From the 34-yard line.
Second and
Here's
2
2nd and a couple.
Eagles'
Here we go.
34-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's in. Allen here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point attempts to come here. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Reno, Reno. Ready, ready, ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Out of shotgun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
10-yard gain.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, look like he wasn't a scene for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Ready? They'll start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Got it. Go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Nick Cross will bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Ready, set.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, here we go. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd down and 3.
Ready. Nice.
Back to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Go. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27.
A gain there of 27 yards.
32-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Now they are in business inside the 50. Player will take a timeout.
Ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey. Check out.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group their answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Inside the 30. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
70 Rangers. Let's go now.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Taylor. middle. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Gravity Lions.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Arnold Evacati able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is caught.
Got it. Ready?
So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. They'll go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal.
Got it. 60 boxes.
Here's Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready, ready?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is fun. In the end zone, he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. The Colts will tie things up here in the 1st half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Red, Buffalo 18, 18 Cardinal, 8, go!
He'll look to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That one pulled in by Brown. And they'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with. He's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go, strike.
On play action, Richardson. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page in his target. That's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Now Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 3rd and 5.
79 Broncos. Let's go now.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Colts first down. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. Nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down.
30-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Ready. 19 light. Cougar 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Back to the air one more time. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, ready? Hurt! Let's go now.
On the give, this is Taylor. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Hey, check that. Check. Here we go. Ready?
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
He's got his tight end. That's 1. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
18, Rodley. 18. Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for pylons, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal.
70.
Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Ready?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Again, it'll be Taylor. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
On the ready.
They have been stuffed twice. What will they do here on 3rd down and goal? Now Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's in. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Point after. Coming up here. The kick is good. And the Colts will go up by 7. As the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Get it to Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Ready up.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready,
We're
break.
trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Third and man in punt formation for the Eagles. The Colts take over first.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That run good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it.
A run with Taylor. And they work this forward to the 35. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He keeps this complete to Mitchell.
Yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
RPO. That one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Come on. Come on. Hey.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down at critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there ain't no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
19.
They go right back to Taylor. And he brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports.
Okay,
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Ready, like,
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
on the set. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Pass to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready? 7 bucks, 60 vices.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that. He still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
And that is just a bad time. And keep this drive alive.
Come on. 79. Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Strike. Go.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Following that first contact. They'll bring up 2nd down. 16-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and broken down.
On the go.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Look at my team. 18 Rodney. 18 Warriors. 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look for the home run ball. The defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
Here comes the blitz as he looks back. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. We're going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of the team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I have a lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Once again, it's Giddens. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up
From the
2nd
31,
and 9.
here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll go again with Giddens. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up the 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 5.
Go, Reed.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the set.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Ready. Yep.
Now Richardson. That's going to be caught. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able
This is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
Victory formation here as he's down.
Let's go now.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. So it's a win for the Colts. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This